All right, so this is completely GCP data engineering classes in my classes, and again, it is a 40 to 60 days of a class, but basically, it is a 40 to 60 days. And again, meanwhile, we are going to learn completely GCP and again, AWS data engineering tools, data engineering concepts. See, so basically, I'm going to learn here. First, we are going to concentrate in the GCP cloud, especially in the storage areas. We are going to see first thing we need to learn. Yeah, and again, I'll show one more thing. I'll share like my syllabus first. Then this one. All right. So this is my syllabus completely. So Google Cloud Data Engineering training here completely. GCP introductions and again GCP interfaces. Completely basic few interactions will be happening with the GCP cloud and again GCP interfaces, how to log in and again how to provision all these things. So who are not aware of this GCP cloud, the basically GCP navigation, GCP cloud creations, and again GCP cloud account creations, navigations, and also like services provisioning, and again accessing everything we are going to see here, and again GCP locations, and again GCP completely. This is IAM and again admin part, and again Linux completely basic Linux things. Then again Python for data engineering, and again GCP data. See, we are going to learn basic Linux commands and again Python scripting, and also in this some shell scripting also. Shell scripting also we're going to learn. So Nilesh, Pranay, Vishwajit, how many of them are aware of this Linux with the shell scripting and again Python scripting? How many of them are good?
So my profile is currently on Linux, so I'm working on Linux since last 16 years.
Great, that was great. And again, you are great. I think you are very good at shell scripting also, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
great. Anyway, so very good to hear that. So meanwhile, few of them are like not aware of this shell scripting and again basic Linux commands, so they can also learn from this class and again completely. How about Python? This Nilesh for you?
I know basics of Python like file handling, getting the data from JSON and all, but need more in-depth knowledge.
Okay, okay, great. That's okay. That's okay, great. So and again Python for data engineering and again GCP data engineering tools like Google Cloud Storage and again Cloud SQL here and again also BigQuery and also completely data proc with the PySpark developments and again Databricks and GCP and again Dataflow, Apache Beam developments and again Cloud PubSub and also like Cloud Composer. I mean DAG creations, everything, and again DAG fusions, and again cloud functions, and again Terraform scripting also. And again, by the end of this course, what we can learn here. So proficient in SQL development, PySpark development skills, and again Apache Beamer development, mastery, and again DAG creations with cloud composers, notebooks, and again workflows with the Databricks, and again architecture planning, and again solution providing, automation providing with ETL pipelines, data pipelines, and again conference certification readiness. This is what basically overall we are going to cover here. So are we clear about this one, right? This was my end-to-end focus. So on top of that, so I used to give completely few of the interview questions also. So few of the interview questions in the sense you guys can see this mine. So this is this guy, whatever I give questions for you, you'll be cleared data engineering and you will be going to join. So I mean, if you want to switch your career for the different domains, you guys can switch your careers. So tomorrow is having like final round. So I used to give interview questions. You'll be completely ready and again you'll be cracking. This guy is cracking the CGI. This is a CGI calls. Clear, right? Everyone are clear? Nilesh, Pranay,
Yes.
Vishwa,
Yeah,
Nula.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Completely how many questions they will ask, what exactly they will ask in real time. Even though for 20 years, guys, even though for 2 years, guys, even though for freshers, even for the 5 years, what kind of questions they will ask. It's a common for even though for freshers, even though for 20 years in the data engineering, especially SQL, Python, and again ETL concepts. What kind of data formats you guys are using, and again what is the data visualization tools you guys are using, and again how many dashboards you will be creating, and again what is the data transformations will be happening. All these things we'll see in the live, and also Python is very important in our classes. So is it clear, right? All right. So how many of them we do have GCP Cloud account?
Yeah, I had previously.
Sorry. Okay. You have previously. Great. That's okay. See. Meanwhile, I'll show this GCP Cloud activities logging in. Cloud.
No, don't have any.
Mm.
Sorry, your voice is too low.
No, I don't have any account on DCP.
All right, so no worries. So how to create a Google Cloud account, and again how to navigate, and again how to provision the engines. See, basically we need to learn. If we learn one cloud, that's more than an import enough. Okay, Google Cloud, AWS Cloud, I mean again and again Azure Cloud, right? So in this case, rest of them, Oracle Cloud, SAP Cloud, IBM Cloud, all these are like no their own private clouds, and again they're also made into the public cloud with the platform as a service. Okay, but here what is the cloud? What are the types of cloud? And again, what is the services provided by cloud? And again, how it will be happening? Everything will be able to see in this case scenario. Okay, but now in this case, data engineering, data analyst, and again SecApps and again ML apps, right? So all these engineers definitely they should have a very good knowledge in the Google Cloud. Any not only Google Cloud, they should have a very good knowledge in cloud areas, right? So I'll make you guys to make you to understand completely AWS Cloud and again Google Cloud both, right? So I have a Google Cloud also and again AWS Cloud also. See, you guys can see here Google Cloud is also I'm having and again AWS Cloud also we're having here. Okay, so in my classes both you guys can learn AWS Cloud and again Google Cloud. Okay, the data engineering concepts in the both the tools. So if I show you in this case, meanwhile, how to create accounts, how to understand the services, everything we can see, right? See, in my classes, AWS also we can see, Google Cloud also we can see. Data storage, S3 buckets in AWS, Redshift, and again, RDS databases, Aurora, and again Glue, right? So, and again DynamoDB. So, same thing here also, Google Cloud Storage, BigQuery, mainly we're concentrating BigQuery, Google Cloud Storages, and again, file store, especially important, and again, Cloud Spanner also it is important, right? Then again, data processing, this is very, very important. AWS Glue in the ETL transforms. What exactly to do? Extract, transform, load, or else extract, load, transform. The same thing we can achieve into the Google Cloud through the data flow. Apache Beam based or streaming based or else batch based, right? So stream and again batch based in the Kafka Zookeeper also we can use, or else AWS MSK also we can use. Okay, and again data flow. So data process is completely like managed Apache Spark, Hadoop, BigQuery, any kind of stuff we can use. Okay, data orchestration, Cloud Composer. Here, AWS step functions, managed workflows, step functions. Okay, step functions, the AWS Cloud, Air Cloud Composer. In this, if you register these classes for GCP Cloud, we can also learn AWS Cloud and again GCP Cloud both. Okay, data engineering concepts. And again, streaming messaging, Amazon Kinesis, Kinesis Data Analytics, and again Amazon MSK. Same thing here also PubSub, data flow, and again Kafka and GCP. Okay. Any confusions here? Data transfer integrations. Is it clear, right? Any confusions till now? Vishwajit?
No,
Dash?
no.
All right. So here we are going to learn two clouds, AWS, GCP cloud. First, cloud understanding. Second, concept of my syllabus. Second thing, Linux commands and again Linux shell scripting in real-time scenario, how we can do deployments. I mean, how much we require, that much for data engineering, Google Cloud we required. Same thing for AWS we required, okay? And again, Python. Yes, Python is differently. We are going to learn here Python, NumPy, Pandas, Num, and also Metaplot, and again, Seaborn, all these things, okay? And again, GCP, data engineering tools, completely end-to-end, all this kind of real-time scenarios, and again, deployments. Any confusions, please let me know that. So meanwhile, now I'll show in the Google Cloud here. So it is a free logged in accounts. So here we can also create this account through your debit card or else through your QR code also through your credit card also. Okay. So this is a Google Cloud resources what we have. Compute engines which learn completely end to end. Compute engines. The first thing compute engines. Then again cloud storage. So we are able to see our screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Generally, we'll discuss everything. What is data engineering? What is the data engineering life cycle? And again, what is the data engineering roles and responsibilities? And again, real time scenario, what exactly will be do? What administrator will do? What DevOps engineer will do in the data engineering? How we can do the automation with the data pipeline with the data apps. See, I'll show you. This is what we need to focus mainly. Data ops for data engineering. I mean, it's a pipeline automations. See, common data apps tools, Apache Airflow, and again data version control systems. Okay. So meanwhile, generally, data engineering life cycle. This is what we need to focus here. Generally, I'm taking any random image and again I'm showing this one. Meanwhile, we do have a good things. Okay. See, data engineering life cycle, generation, storage, injections, and also like transformations, serving data. Same thing. See, generations, storage, and again analytics, machine learning, reverse ETL tools, right? But generally, what is data engineering? Any questions? My question is simple. What is data engineering? Why it is important in real-time scenario? What we can do exactly?
Who do analysis of the data and set the policy?
Correct. Yeah, to handle with the efficient data handling, data quality, consistency, scalability, right? And also like real-time data processing, all this kind of stuff, right? Example, where we can use in the e-commerce applications, healthcare data, and again banking sectors, or else any finance, and again also like nowadays IoT and again smart devices, right? So these are the data engineering concepts is very important real-time scenario. So, but what data engineering guys will do? Mainly, data engineering guys will be creating the infrastructure, managing the infrastructure, designing the infrastructure, and also they will be enabled like completely efficient to collect the data, storage, processing. Right, this is what we will do end to end. Mainly, one is infrastructure creations, development, designing, and again building. And the second thing what we do, creating the pipelines. So what is the data pipelines we are creating? How the databases will be collecting the data from the one database to the dumping to the other data warehouse in between ETL concepts, how we will do with pipeline. This is what the end-to-end scenario. Clear, right?
Yes, sure.
So basically, already one batch is running currently data engineering. So meanwhile, today, tomorrow, we have a complete 2 days of demos or 3 days of demos. So meanwhile, please register like as you wish. And again, meanwhile, we will be collaborating this batch to the that batch also. They're also very in the beginning stage only. So clear, right?
Yes.
Sorry, Pranay. Sorry, everyone. I was disconnected due to this my internet connection. Yeah. Okay. Basically, what data engineering will do, right? So one is infrastructure creations, infrastructure management, everything will be happening. Then again, after that, so what the tasks will be happening? Data collections, data storage, data transformations, data integrations, right? And again, the data quality, we should focus it. And again, data access, we should focus it. And again, data security is also very important. And again, data analysis, right? So these are the very important things we should focus completely end to end. Okay, right? So this is what data engineering life cycle, injections, transformations, serving, all these things we should plan it like end to end. Okay. Any creations, any. So with the help of data pipelines, right? So improve data quality, efficient data processing, better data analytics. What exactly we're going to do? All these things we can see scenario. 1 second. See, so what we are going to do in the data pipelines? First, this is what the data life cycle. First, we are going to do ingestion, right? So data sources where we are having this, where we are having the data. That's what we are going to do the ingestions. So the data sources might be data warehouses or else any kind of databases or else any kind of storage areas. Okay. and again data storages, processing, right? And again ETL errors, ELT, batch errors, stream processing here. And again data warehouses. Again, we are dumping the data there. So this is what end-to-end we are going to do in the achievements. Example, data conversions, JSON to CSV or CSV to the Paraquat, Paraquat to the ABRO format, ABRO format to the OCR format, any kind of formats we can use, okay? And again, data storage, batch and stream processing, and again, data warehousing. This is what like end-to-end we are going to do in the real-time scenario. Just I'm showing this example, what exactly we can do. Both in AWS, both in GCP, we can achieve this one. Clear, right? Any confusions? Pranay, Vishwajit, Mullah, Nilesh. Okay. So that's why like today and again tomorrow. So we'll be having like completely end-to-end demos. And again, this demos. So based upon this demo, if you guys are need to move forward, so please register like as earliest, so that like I'll be collaborate you guys into that batch, so that like as earliest we can complete our classes and again real-time projects both in AWS cloud and again GCP cloud. And again, especially we are going to deal infrastructure creations, infrastructure management, and again infrastructure designing. After that, data pipeline creations, data pipeline integrations, and again data engineering lifecycle, making end-to-end flow, data pipeline and achievements. So this is what. And again, the projects we're going to take like healthcare application projects, RS banking application projects, all these things. Is it clear? Any doubts? But meanwhile, before thing, we need to open the Google Cloud account. So if you have a time now, we can also open the account now. But anyway, my account is available here. And see, compute engines we should focus. And again, no need to do all this. BigQuery we should focus. And again, cloud storage we can focus. And again, SQL also we can focus. And some of security we should focus it.
Do we
Planning.
yes, do we require the SQL knowledge and Python programming knowledge and Sanskrit in deep or little bit?
It's okay. So basically, if you have a basic knowledge, that's fine. Or else the same knowledge we can also achieve from my classes. So that's why like I mentioned here some Python language, some Linux commands, and also completely we are enrolled into the storages, all these things. And again, Google Cloud also clear.
And what time that batch is going on?
Sorry.
At what time the batch is going on? That
So
are-
currently the batch is running from 9 o'clock to 10:30, but so I'm planning to switch from 8 to 9:30.
okay.
8 to 9, 1 hour basically. Buffer is 30 minutes.
So in evening or in morning only?
In morning only currently. Currently, I'm taking the morning batches.
Okay.
And again, so that's why in my classes, like one more additional benefits. So I'm going to share my knowledge definitely with the AWS and again GCP. So AWS GCP. If we have a time also in the Azure cloud also we can do the same projects. But if we have a time for that, we can do that one. Or else mandatorily we can achieve this one AWS with GCP. Because in the current trend market, data engineering is GCP and again AWS. They're looking for this both. And again in Azure also, they're looking for a data factory, data pipelines, and again Azure. Right?
Are we getting the recording if we miss the
Yes,
class?
we do. Yeah, I think Durgasoft will be providing completely end-to-end recording, and again
Oh,
also I will also provide our own recording videos also, and again documentation also, and again step-by-step integrations, CV preparations, and again interview question assembly tools, all these things. Yeah, any confusions? So this is what done. But definitely data engineering is a coding job. Yes, definitely it is a coding job. Intermediate of basic knowledge required. So in one single word, Pranay, Vishwajit, Mulla, and again Nilesh, in one single word, what data engineering will do? Any definitions?
Processing the data to
It
the
Correct.
stores and
data
processes the
platform.
data.
Exactly. It will be collecting, transforming, analyzing is nothing but data engineering concepts. How we can do? With the help of data pipelines. That's what achievement. This data pipeline is a new word was in the market. Because of this data pipeline only, we have a large and again huge package and again huge job openings for this. Right? So not only process, not only collecting, not only transform, on top of that, one of the top most important, what data security. Data security is very, very important. That's I'll be sharing my knowledge on this. And again, especially in the data pipeline, security, data security, all these things we require. Clear, right? We should mainly extract, transform, load. And again, it is important. All these things we can see later. Okay? So I need to jump to my other class. Any questions now?
No, we are good. Sure.
So please be attend like no tomorrow also demo. And also if you are okay with this morning 8 a.m. to 9:30 daily 1.5 hour batch will be recorded sessions also will be provided. Everything will be available for you in your email IDs. Clear, right?
The access is for 1 year or 6 months or lifetime.
I think might be 1 year access, I think, for them.
Free tier is available for 90 days, Pranay.
Sorry?
Free tier is available for 90 days.
Yes, Neeraj. Free tier is available for 90 days. That's okay. We are going to complete like within 40 to 60 days, right? That's more than enough. If it is completed one account, free trial 90 days, one more account also we can create and again we can practice from there.
Okay.
Any confusions? Pranay, Vishwajit, Mulla, Nilesh?
No.
Okay. If you guys are okay, so please register like as earliest. So meanwhile, please open the Google Cloud account. So and again we can start our live classes. So meanwhile, tomorrow also live classes we can start from tomorrow only. I will be involving them. And again, meanwhile, so completely we can start with Google Cloud account creations and again some Linux commands we are learning and again shell scripting and again Python scripting. Like 2 weeks completely end to end and again remaining 3 to 4 weeks we can go into complete this one. Clear, right? So overall 1.5 months to 2 months. Clear, right? Any confusions now, Nilesh? Only video-based learning available for this course.
Yeah. Actually, I started my work early due to China client. So,
Sure,
will
I'll
not.
do. So whatever everyday videos I'll be creating, right? So
Okay.
meanwhile, so those videos also I'll be showing from my end. Okay, it's okay for you, right?
Yeah.
Any confusions? So this is possible, no worries.
Okay.
So meanwhile, you can register for this. You can register and again you can take the classes. And again, meanwhile, whichever the day is possible for you, you can attend. And again, the rest of days. Meanwhile, I will also provide the recording videos. And again, this also we can provide it. Yeah. So Nilesh, that's why like no, I said you right. So this is what we can do on this. Okay.
Okay.
You can register for the classes, and again we can achieve this one. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So meanwhile, whenever you have a free time, you can attend the classes also. So meanwhile, those recording session also will be available. Okay. So how about Vishwajit, Pranay, Mullah?
Yeah, for me, it is fine, Vishwa. Like this time
Okay.
works for me.
Okay. How about Pranay, Mullah? So that's why like, we should learn AWS, GCP both. If we have a time, if you guys have a free time in the weekends, any one of the weekend. I mean, this weekend or else any more last when we complete our batches, right? The last couple of weekends, we can take it out Azure classes also. Rather than regular days, one weekend, Saturday, Sunday, 2 hours, we can take it out 4 hours Azure data engineering. Clear, right?
Yes.
All right. So thank you, Pranay. Thank you, Vishwajit. Thank you, Mullah. Thank you, Nilesh. So please respond to our reception team, like what they are managing. So let them, okay? We can also attend demo tomorrow, also demo class. Else, so tomorrow only I'm taking the complete live classes for this. We'll continue from them also.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Nilesh.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Mullah.
Vishnu.
Thank you. Thank you, Pranay. Thank you. All right. So anyway, now we can start our demo. Yeah. Okay. So meanwhile, this is I don't know like why they joined today. Okay, might be there. Okay. So anyway, we'll continue this now. Okay. So now we can see that. So what is the GCP? Why GCP? All these things we can able to understand. So I think this is my account here. So in the GCP cloud, I think GCP, you are aware of this completely GCP cloud, right? Mullah? Hello. Are you aware of this completely GCP cloud? Okay, so now, like, today's introduction, I'll be taking out completely. See, this is GCP cloud, and again, in any cloud, we have two things to remember that. So, what is that? One is regions, and again, second one is availability zones. What is the regions? Regions are nothing but geographic location identification. Availability zones are nothing but it is isolated data centers. Okay, in each region we have like minimum three data centers and again maximum six data centers in any cloud. Okay, so now let me take care of this. So right now here it is not possible to switch here, but while launching the instances or else while launching these compute instances only, we can able to check it out this. So more actions, I'll be deleting these two missions. I'll be deleting these two instances currently now. So now these two are deleted. Okay. These two instances are deleted now. All right. So now we'll be launching like one more instances. So let me take it out of this create instance. So this is create instance. So here first we need to understand the instance types. Instance types we have like general purpose, computer optimized, memory optimized, storage optimized, like in GPU. There are like multiple instance type. What is this instance type in the sense? So for so what is the general purpose? Like any kind of like sandbox servers, any testing servers, or else any kind of web servers, any kind of database experiences. So we can use the normal servers, general purpose. But what is this compute optimized? Compute optimized we use like multiply. It's like more performance wise, more computing resources wise. Like I need like a higher CPU and again higher stuff. For that purpose, compute optimized. Memory optimized, we need like long storages, like database servers. Storage optimized also we can use like data warehouses or else like any kind of deployment servers. Those are called as the instance types. So meanwhile, I'll be giving this complete documentation on this and again instance name. If you want to give the instance name like this, okay, like example, demo instances, demo GCP data, like this we can give the name. And again, these are the regions. So right now we have like many regions, multiple regions here in this case. So we can take it out like any regions here. So if you want Middle East, Southeast, like example, if I take the Mumbai region, and again the Mumbai region we have in the Mumbai region, we have like South hyphen Asia hyphen South Asia hyphen South hyphen one. This is a one zone. Okay, so I'm taking this general purpose computing and also like machine types. So it is asking like E2 medium. So what is a stick two core CPU and again 1 GB RAM? So right, I mean sorry 4 GB RAM and again one core CPU and again two CPUs. Right, in this case which one we require, so that one we can choose and again we can do deployments. Okay, so same thing here also, advanced configurations here also like an automatic and again CPU ratios will be performed and again after that so we'll take it out like example create. After creating these missions, what and all we need to check, we'll show this. But anyway, in the classes, networking, hard disk, and you can tags and you can specific scripting how to run all these things we can able to see. So let it be this can let it be this system can be provisioned now. Mullah, is it audible, right, Mullah? So what are I'm doing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, let it be. So now here, how to connect this machine? This is very important. In this case, we can able to download and we can able to connect with the putty also, or else GCP default shell will be created. So in that way also we can able to log in and again we can connect. So SSH here, open in browser window, open in browser window or custom port, open in browser window using provided private SSH keys, view GCP cloud command, use another SSH client. Anything is fine. Okay? Well, which I will tell you later. Right. So this is what exactly. And again, now example, if you want to connect this, open in browser window. So now the Google Cloud Shell is coming. So now authorize. Yeah, this is what Google Cloud Shell will be coming available. This is one of the Linux machine, right? So now in this case, Linux commands. So I need to rename this window. How to rename this? Like example. Mullah, are you available, right, Mullah? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now I need to rename this shell machine. Like example, sudo hostname ctl set hyphen hostname GCP Mullah machine. Example data engineering Mullah. So this is, and again, if you want to exit this one, sudo exec. Sit down. Okay, sorry. Exec bash. So now it is renamed like this. So like this, we have like more advanced commands to learn, and again we need to check all this. So I think you are aware of this Linux commands, right? And again Linux operating system commands.
No, sir.
Okay. So now what I'll do, how to create a files and again how to move files. Why this Linux operating system is very important in GCP means in GCP cloud or in data engineering, especially we will be dealing with like a lot of files in the Linux operating system and again what is the memory check and again what is the CPU check, everything. For that purpose, we want to learn Linux basic commands and again Linux operating system. Is it clear, right, Mullah, on this?
Sir.
In this case. So I think why they might be they got confused or what, I don't know. So but anyway, so now I'll be creating one file. Okay, touch. So some basic commands we can see. ls means there's no nothing any contents in this. Okay, so ls hyphen ltr. So right, so this is a command. So what is the if you want, what is this command will do? ls hyphen help if you can do like this, it will show so all the flags. So all the flags it will show. Hyphen al means everything it will be showing, including the hidden files and again hidden folders also, almost all. And you can also like no groups, and again high node only directories, high nodes, all these things will show. Like this same thing here also. If you click, so man ls. So what does the ls command will do? Man means manual. So suppose if we buy any any Linux machine, if you buy any kind of electronic devices, right, they'll be giving the one manual book. So that manual book is called as a how to use. Same thing, ls is a command. Some developers, some contributors, they contributed to this command. And again, what this command will do, everything we can check. See, man ls. So man means what? List directories and contents. Same thing. If I do this, see, And again, man, who am I? So man, who am I? Print effective username, right? And you can also like, man, some commands, some basic commands, man it's chat. So it is print network connections, routing tables, interface statistics, and you can masquerade connections, multicast membership. What these commands will do? All these things, there is a manual. Is it clear, right? Bulla, any confusions on this?
No, sir.
Okay, like this, we have in Linux machine minimum 500 commands. In each command, we have a multiple flags. See, example ls-ltr. So right now, I don't have anything. If I want to print all the hidden files in ls folders, ls-ltra. See, it will show like this. These are anything before the file or before the folders. If there is a dot, then again those are hidden files. So now if I create one more file, touch mulla.txt, touch vishwa.txt, and again touch gcp.python file. So these are the touch is the command to create a file. So now if I run the command ls-ltr, so only three files will show. If I run the command ltra, it will show all the hidden folders and again files instead of including this mullah and again vishwa gcp also. So L means long, T means time. So if you want to understand all this case, so again, L, if you run the command L, sorry, ls hyphen L, enter. So in this case, T means what? Sort by time, right? R means reverse, right? And also L means use a long listing format. And again, I have given the A, right? So A, hyphen R. Like this, each command we have like minimum 5 flags. Any confusions, Mullah, up to you?
No, sir.
Yeah. So like this, so we have like basic commands. Example, who is this machine? This is a machine which automation hub. Email ID is commented. Who am I? Like this it will show. And again W is a command. This command will do how many users is logged in. If it doesn't know this command, what it will do? Man W if you do. If you write this command man W and again show who is logged on and again what they are doing. It will show you all the information. And again, if you run these commands, everything it will do. It will show. Okay. Example w hyphen high, right? All this. See, suppose if you run the command ww hyphen help, see w hyphen h, it will show only the do not print error. So, and again, if you want to show ignore current process username, w hyphen u. So, w hyphen u like this, and again w hyphen f, and again w hyphen o like this. Clear, right? So like this, multiple commands we can run. So now how many commands we have seen? And again, meanwhile, I want to find out what is the uname of the kernel, which kernel. And again, if you want to run all the commands, so uname hyphen a. So and again, what is its uname? Man uname. In click print system information. System information means what? Print all information. Kernel, print the kernel name, kernel version, release versions, all these things we can check. So right. So again, from the beginning, man, sorry, uname. It will be printing all the information. Print R means kernel release version. Uname hyphen high means like this. So if you want everything, if you name of any, all means like this. This is operating system wise. But if you want to check This is kernel release and kernel version, that's it. But I want to find out the operating system version. So for that, cat is a command to display the output of a file. Is a folder, and again star icon release. So this is Ubuntu, like this Jenny, what is it, Debian GNU Linux. Like this basic commands can be available in this case. Clear, right? Any confusions till now up to here? This is a cat etc like this. So I will be giving the completely a Linux handbook, and again basically we can write the shell scripting everything. We can also see all this kind of stuff. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I think yesterday we showed it everyone. I think they forgot this timex. I think. Are you okay? So if you are moving to, if you are interested again, please register so that like no. So tomorrow onwards we'll be starting with the live classes on this. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Any questions till now, Mullah, for you?
Can I ask in Telugu, sir?
Sorry.
Can I ask in Telugu, sir?
Yeah. Yes, please. Yeah.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు బేసిక్స్ అన్ని తెలుసుకోవడం కోసం ఎలా సార్?
Sorry.
లైనెక్స్ బేసిక్స్ తెలుసుకోవాలంటే ఎలా సార్?
అదే మీరు డోంట్ వరీ, క్లాస్ జాయిన్ అయినప్పుడు మీకు కంప్లీట్గా ఒక హ్యాండ్ బుక్ ఇస్తాను అనమాట. అలాగే మీరు ఎండ్ టు ఎండ్ కంప్లీట్గా నేర్చుకోవచ్చు. అంటే డైలీ మీరు మినిమం ఒక 10 కమాండ్స్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు.
సరే సార్.
ఏమంటే ఒక 10 టాపిక్స్ ఉన్నాయన్నమాట. ప్రాసెస్ మేనేజ్మెంట్, సర్వీస్ మేనేజ్మెంట్, నెట్వర్కింగ్ మేనేజ్మెంట్, మెమరీ మేనేజ్మెంట్, డేటా ట్రాన్స్ఫర్. డేటా ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ అంటే ఒక మిషన్ నుంచి ఇంకో మిషన్కి ఫోల్డర్ ఎలా ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేయాలి, డేటా ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ ఎలా చేయాలి అనేది. అలాగే ఒక 10 టాపిక్స్ కాదు, యాక్చువల్లీ 30 టాపిక్స్ ఉన్నాయి. మీకు నార్మల్ జీసీపీ డేటా ఎంట్రీ కాబట్టి ఒక 10 to 15 టాపిక్స్ నేర్చుకుంటే చాలు. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే సార్.
అది మీరు ఒక డైలీ ఒక 5 కమాండ్స్, 5 to 10 కమాండ్స్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తూ ఉంటే మీకు ఆటోమేటిక్లీ వచ్చేస్తుంది.
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే. ఎనీ క్వశ్చన్స్?
సార్.
సో అరు ఎలాగా మీరు ఈరోజు రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ అవుతున్నారా? ఎలాగా
అవుతాను సార్.
అవ్వండి, మీరు కంప్లీట్గా ఇస్తారన్నమాట. సో ఫైన్. ఓకే మూల. సో లేదా మీకు ఏమి డౌట్స్ లేకపోతే మీరు మేము నేను ఇంకో మీటింగ్ జంప్ అవ్వాలి, డిస్కనెక్ట్ అవ్వచ్చు కదా మనం. హలో.
sir.
Okay, so fine, Mulatete. We'll connect tomorrow then, okay?
Sorry, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, so now we'll be move on this completely, like so the overall data engineering life cycle, and again what we are going to cover, and again what we are going to do. All these things I said in the demo classes, but today and the from today onwards the live class. This is also one of the demo class, but still I'm making the live class this one. Okay, so meanwhile we'll go into I think the first thing today, according to my syllabus. One second. Data analyst. Oh, sorry. Data engineering, right? All right. So now here the completely will take it out today. GCP introductions, and again GCP interfaces, and GCP locations, and again GCP IAM, and again admin part, and also few of the GCP services will be learning on this. Okay. So let me keep it out on this. So and meanwhile everyone should have a GCP account. Everyone should have a GCP account. I think Vishwajit and again Mulla and again three more. So I think they will be joining later. All right. So now. All right. So now in this case here, the first thing everyone should need to open the GCP cloud account. And again, we do have a GCP cloud account. So parallel, I'll be taking with the AWS also. So AWS account also, we should have this one. So meanwhile, we need to understand the two scenarios in this case. So in my classes in this data engineering, so we'll be learning the two clouds. How many services we need to learn for data engineering? Those many services we can learn in the both the clouds. So that's why this is what we required here. Meanwhile, in the companies, they will be asking either you have a AWS GCP, AWS data engineering services, or else GCP data engineering services. Okay. So meanwhile, anyway, so here also we should have an open account for this. If you have an account, that's fine. If you doesn't have an account, just click on create accounts. Both the accounts. Once again, I think my account is also available here. Never. Once can just open that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm typing with the wrong name. Once. All right. So this is what our AWS account and again verification code it went for that. Second. Let it be. Let it be. Meanwhile, we'll take it out of this. It will be coming this. I'm waiting for that. Okay. Anyway, this is our GCP console. Uh, this is our GCP console. All right. So now in this case, so we should learn basic few queries. So very important things we should need to understand here in this case. So first thing, so we need to understand in any cloud, okay? In any cloud, we need to understand. In AWS, we used to call services. In Azure cloud, we used to call resources. And in GCP, we used to call engines. Okay? Engines. Okay. Basically, right? So this is what the naming conventions. So basically, whenever we buy phone, right? Whenever we buy phone, what we need to check? We need to check the features. So these are called as a features. I mean specifications. Same thing. Cloud services. Generally, cloud services will be available here. Cloud services will be IaaS, PaaS, SaaS, and again CaaS, and again FaaS, and again NAS, and again DaaS, and again, yeah, like infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, container as a service, and again function as a service, network as a service, desktop as a service, and again data engineering as a service. This is also we used to call, right? So these are the things generally we used to look. Okay. And again, types of cloud here we do have types of cloud, public cloud, private cloud, and premises cloud. So these are the things we need to understand here. Okay. And now it's called as a infra as a services, infra as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, container as a service, both. data scientist or data engineering or data analyst. We used to call, okay? Generally, we used to call this one. Now, so here, what and all the services, what and all the topics we need to learn in this case. Generally, in infrastructure, no need to learn in depth of part of you guys. So, but basically, we need to understand at least compute, IAM part, and again storage part, right? So basically, I will be giving the full definitions here. What exactly in the infrastructure as a service will be there? Copy. Basically, nowadays everyone data engineering is cloud. Okay. First one compute, and again networking, and again okay. Basically, I will be right what we are going to learn: storage and IAM part, database, networking, and also some automation. But there is a lot auto scaling, load balancing, and also security. Okay. But for these guys, networking is not required, but at least we need to understand. But compute, you guys need to learn. Storage, definitely. Databases, definitely. IAM, very important. And automation with Terraform is very important. Security, I mean, what security we should learn? Data security. Data security. That's it, okay? Then, in this case, data engineering as a service, basically DASS. I mean, to achieve the data pipelines, what are all the services we need to learn? In this case, storage, database, data warehouse, ETL. I'm talking the high level concepts first, and again IAM, and again security, and also automation, right? So this is what we need to learn. But what services exactly we going to learn? So in this case, storage, cloud buckets, IAM, databases like MySQL, SQL database, NoSQL database, and again the basic networking, some of the automation with the Terraform scripting, and again security. But in this case, storage, same buckets, databases, data warehouses like BigQuery, all this, and again data proc, data fusion, and again all these things, right? So next, so I'll tell you that scenario here. There is one more thing. Okay, I'll give the comparison here. See, here we should learn data storage in GCP, BigQuery, cloud storage, Spanner. Same thing in AWS, S3, Redshift, Aurora, DynamoDB. This is SQL database. This is SQL database. This is NoSQL database. In this case, also same thing. And again here, Azure Data Lake, blobs means storage. And again, blob storage. And again, Cosmos DB means DynamoDB. That's a no storage. I mean, NoSQL. Spanner is also NoSQL. Okay. Next, ETL data pipelines, data flow, data preparations, composer. Here, glue, a data pipeline, and again, what is it like? Apache Foundations, Airflow. Okay. Then again, data factory, Synapse, and Synapse pipelines. Okay. So here we should learn. Leave it out this Azure, take it out this AWS only. Okay. BigQuery, cloud storage, Spanner. Same thing, ETL. So ETL is nothing but we know generally extract, transform, load, or else extract, load, transform, because this class is completely cloud, GCP cloud data engineering classes. Meanwhile, additionally, we can learn our classes also AWS, Amazon Web Services, because there is a very simple projects we can complete as early as in our GCP classes, but we should learn at least 2 clouds in our packages. Clear it? So now, once again. Now also, once again, just a moment. All right. So this is AWS, and again, this is our GCP. Meanwhile, I'm giving the comparison. Yeah. So big data processing, data proc, right? So in this case, managed Hadoop, Spark, Dataflow, Apache Beam, EMR, Elastic Map Reduce, Glue. Okay. And again, streaming and real time, PubSub, Dataflow, Kafka and GCP. Same thing, Kinesis, MSK. Same thing, data warehousing, BigQuery, and again Redshift. Machine learning, SageMaker, data governance and security, IAM, serverless compute, data lake, orchestrations. This is what we need to focus in this case. So this is what I said, data governance and again security. In AWS, IAM, identity access management. Same thing here also, identity access management, data loss prevention, and data loss prevention is the API security command center. Okay, clear it? Any confusions up here? Don't consider now Azure. So Azure is having a different market, but these two having a different market. All the GCP and again AWS, the rest of India, everyone is a great market, but in India we have a Azure market. Clear, right? Any confusions?
No, it's good, sir. I mean, you're comparing both the clouds. That's okay.
Thank you, Ramu. Yeah. Pranay, any confusions? We'll also learn Azure Cloud also. In classes we learn. After this classes we complete, in the last 2 weekends or last 3 weekends, we can learn Azure also. Because at least now we can perfect with GCP, then again we can go with AWS also, then again also. Correct? And again projects we are taking completely. No. Oh, okay, fine. All right. So now come back. Everyone should need to have account. Savings, we are having accounts, right? So the domains. First one is compute engine. This is a compute engine. Here, no need to learn all these things because all these things, if you want to learn, means it's a cloud classes will happen. Those are the cloud engineers will learn. Here, what we need to learn exactly in our data engineering classes. So VM instances, how to create a VMs, and again how to add disks, and again how to run the Linux commands, entire Linux, right? And again after that, how to attach hard disks, and again how to images, and again how to take snapshots, and again after that, how to run some scripts. That's it inside this. Next, when it comes into the compute engine, this is what very important. Then in IAM. In the IAM, we should learn end-to-end here. So IAM is a very important part. IAM is identity access management. PAM means privilege access management. Then in principles access only, organizations, identity organizations, all these things to learn end-to-end we should learn. Okay. Then meanwhile, these are the two topics. Then this is the project, right? How to create a project, how to migrate one project service which is running to the other project, or else how if suddenly if I deleted one project, how to recover it all the things. This is very high everybody. We should plan this one. Same thing. Then BigQuery, definitely BigQuery. We should learn all these things. Then again networking. So if you are interested in networking, you can learn, or else we can skip it out that. Then again SQL, yes. Security, yes. We need to learn some data threat prevention, threat threat preventations, and again vulnerabilities, all these things. And again, then only we can easily go to the data engineering understanding in the GCP cloud. Okay. Because in GCP, whenever I used to attend the interviews for, I used to take the interviews, right? So because a lot of questions will be asking data engineering services in GCP AWS also. That's why we need to make this one. And after that, we'll come back. AWS classes. Same thing in AWS also. All services, if I click on this, compute. In the compute section, EC2 and again Lambda. So, right, same thing here also we do have Google functions Lambda. One second, I'll be showing this. It will be wall products. Okay, this is the management part. Management part, we can learn this management part also. Now, what is billing, IM, all these things. Compute, say compute engine, and again after that, workload manager. One more thing, where is a function here? Okay, so storage, Google functions I'll be typing here. Yeah, see cloud run functions, we can learn. Same thing here also, Lambda means it's a serverless applications, right? Then again, this is what in AWS we are learning, EC2, Lambda, two things. Then again, storage, yes, S3 buckets, EFS, FSX. These things, FSX is not required. These two things is fine. Then again, after that, in the database, yes, we are learning in the database, RDS. And again, in this case, Amazon Redshift. What is this Amazon Redshift? So click on this, DB instances, created database. So this is what databases. So either any databases we can launch and again we can activate and again we can do this also. First navigation method. Then again after that, real-time data engineering, how we can integrate all these things. Next, those are the things. Not required networking, not required this developer tools. Then again we can learn, not all this is. Okay. Analytics, Amazon Redshift. If you want, we can learn, and you can also Kinesis and what is that? Glue, AWS Glue. Yeah, AWS Glue, Data Brew. Okay, and again also this also can learn, and again EMR. This is the points which you learn here. Then again, here also AWS Mackey, AWS Mackey. Where is it? Mackey. Some services here, and again finally all these things not required. Okay. Now if I go back, and again here my services. First one is if I want to click on this security identity. In this case, we should learn here AWS Mackey. Okay, first one, and again the second one is IAM. See IAM. If I click on this IAM, suppose I'll show these comparisons. See, I have clicked here IAM part. Same thing in Google Cloud also. I'll be clicking this IAM. Click on the IAM administration part. See, in the AWS, it is easy to learn here. User groups, users, roles, policies, identity providers, account settings, access reports, all these things. Same thing in Google Cloud also. IAM, how to create a users, and again how to make the access, and again how to give the privilege access management, how to make the boundary settings, all these things, right? Same thing in this case also in AWS. If I click on the roles, how to create a roles, how to make communications, and again if I click on the policies, how to create a policies, how to create inline policies, how to create a external policies. So these are the ready-made policies which we available. Suppose if I want to create a policies, how to make all the policies, select as a service, any kind of stuffs, all these things we can see in depth in our classes. Next, one more thing. Yeah. So generally, this is what I am. So I think this account is Sai Kumar's. So he has given the permission to me. Like this, we should add the accounts, and again we should see. Right now, I'm also owner. But if you want to give the only viewer, we can give the viewer all these inline policies, how to make arrangements. We can see all these things. And one thing. Same thing, suppose in AWS, right? Right now, this is, I'm using like my friend's account, but if I want to create a one more account, like this Vishwa account, what we have in GCP, this is Sai Kumar GCP account. He has given the permission to me, Vishwa account, he added. Same thing now, I'll be giving the permission to Vishwa account. So because in this, we don't have any kind of users. So right now, I don't have any users at all. So just how to log in this one, create a user. In this case, Vishwa I'll be making, provide access to the AWS management, create a IAM user, custom password. I can make it out any custom password. Set 1234 and again click next. And you can attach policies directly, which it is created by AWS Cloud default. I need to give the full permissions here. And you can click next, administrator access, create a user, return to user list, continue. Right? So this is what Vishwa user is created now. Click on the dashboard here, and the dashboard in the AWS again, we can see in the classes account alias. So I'll be making account alias here, data apps, data pipeline, data apps, which we can make it out, create alias. So now this account is created. Now I'll be logging into the, in the other browser, AWS console, example. So in this case, sign into the console. So here, so now what I did here, data apps Vishwa, IAM account I'm logging in, IAM user Vishwa. So I can give them my password on master 234. Click on this. See, this is generally IAM account. Little bit like, some of the differences from the GCP and in AWS. But see, in the IAM account, we can able to log in like this. See, this is IAM accounts. This is IAM account. Whatever I created now recently account. And again, whatever I logged in this Google normal page, this is root account. Okay. Same thing in GCP, we don't have that options. Only we can add the user email address. And again, after that, they can log in with the Gmail address with the default consoles. But in AWS only little bit different, that's it. Is it clear to everyone? Pranay, Rupa, Ramu, Sai.
Yeah, I'm fine, sir.
Okay. How about Rupa, Pranay, Sai?
Yeah, I am good. Sure.
Okay. Okay. So now in this case, first thing, we can launch any instances in any cloud. Okay. So for the two clouds, very important things for the two clouds, especially for two clouds. In GCP and in AWS, we have a regions, availability zones. Availability zones. This is geolocation identifications. This is generally we called as a isolated data centers. Isolated data centers. Okay. But in Azure Cloud, we don't have availability zones. Directly, we have only regions. Okay. That's very important things you need to understand. Here, regions and again availability zones shortcut I will be writing. What exactly? Suppose we can take it out. Durga Soft. Durga Soft. Durga Soft region. It is which region? Hyderabad. And again, where it is located, example, availability zones. It is the data centers. One is, I am not sure, but Amirpet. Some other one is we can tell Gachibowli. These are the two areas. And one is Banjara Hills. So like these are the three isolated data centers. Example, this is in Hyderabad region, it is located. This is called as a regions. This is called as a availability zones. Availability zones are nothing but individual data center, individual isolated data centers, right? So whatever the Amirpet infrastructure is having, same thing in Gachibowli also. Same, what is the digital marketers, and again telecolors, and again incoming call receivers, and again counselors, everything will be sitting here only, right? So in each data center we do have, but Durga Soft is available in Hyderabad. We will not able to tell Durga Soft in Amirpet. So generally we will be telling regions are nothing but Hyderabad location. This is geographical location identification. Availability zones are nothing but isolated data centers. This is what in the two clouds. But in Azure we have directly regions are nothing but data centers. Data centers are nothing but regions. Is it clear, right? Okay. So now in this case, this is a very important thing we need to understand. So suppose I'll show you here. In AWS, first I'll show this point. Only with components. So now I'll be launching one EC2 machine. Take an example, okay? See, these are regions. 7 continents in the world. Same thing. The first continent, United States. Second continent, Asia Pacific. Third continent, Canada. And again Europe, and again South America, and again there are like many more new regions. There are like 21 to 26 new regions are available. We can make it out all the regions also. But now I want this Asia Pacific Mumbai region. If I click on this Mumbai region, if I click on this, right now I'm in the Mumbai region, okay? In the Mumbai region, availability zones are nothing but, see, region is Mumbai, zones are nothing but AP-1A. This is height is one zone, second zone, third zone. Like this, each region we do have a minimum 3 zones, 3 isolated data center, and again maximum 6 data centers. If I click on this North Virginia, here it is showing 6 availability zones. And again, if I click on this somewhere Paris, here also 3, right? Same thing. Now if I go back to the Mumbai again, okay, now I'll be launching one instance example, okay? Launch instance, the navigation page is different. Here we can give the tag. So Ramu, Rupa, Sai, and again Pranay, Vishwajit, and again Mulla. So remaining 2 of them will join. Example, I can give anything, data engineering. Now, if I want to launch a AWS machine or Ubuntu machine or any Red Hat Linux, anything we can launch. So we can launch Ubuntu machine. If this is what AMI is to Amazon machine image, which is ready-made voice is available. Second step, first step, okay? First step is only tagging. Second step is choosing the operating system. Third step is instance type. Here I'll be giving the clear explanation about what is AMI and again what is instance type, which instance type we need to out, why it is T2.0. I will give all the definitions. And to log into this machine, first we need to choose which key pair. Create a new key pair. I can give Vishwa data engineering like this. And again PM is private key, PPKM is again putty private key. So we know generally how to connect from Windows machine to Linux machine. So for that, this is the first login to securely that machine. We require these 2 keys. And again, networking settings, we can keep it out default. And again, if you want like additional storage, you can make it out 100 GB or 200 GB. And again, advanced details. So here, so no need to learn on this. Then you come back. Here we can learn the scripts. Generally, we can write the scripts. And again, now only one machine I require, launch instance. This is a very simple way in AWS. Same thing I'll do it in the GCP also. Right, then we wall instances, right? Now one machine is here, still in 2 by 2 check status success, then only we can able to log in. right? In this case, yeah. In this case, so now I want to log into this machine. See here, connect. Here also connect directly. We can connect with the how in the Google Cloud we will be connecting. Same thing we can connect with the EC2 instances here directly. The console voice, it will giving the option here. So this is what it is connected. One thing, if you don't want to connect with the console, it is difficult to operate. Then again, we can go with Session Manager, not SSH client. We can download the putty and again we can install it. So directly what I'll do, then again I'll take this public IP, and again I do have a putty also, but through the PowerShell also I can able to connect this machine through the PowerShell here. So now I can give this. I'll be going to the download section, and again now SSH -I Vishwa data engineering. I think I have given. Yeah. Vishwa data engineering from, yeah. This is what. And you can Ubuntu is a name for that machine. And you can right click, paste it. Say click on yes. So now we log into the Windows Ubuntu machine. So this is what, okay. Now sudo host name. I will be so few Linux commands we should learn, because as a data engineers, we do have a so very important commands we should learn in the Linux. Searching contents, data transfer, file transfer, and again user and again group managements, and again networking commands, and again process management. There are like 10 out of 35 topics Linux. We should learn at least 10 topics: process management, networking management, and again also service managements, right? And again some basic commands, minimum 50 to 60 commands. So first I will be renaming this machine. Sudo hostname set type and host name. Set type and host name. Here I give data example. Then I want to refresh this one as bash like this, right? So now I want to check whether the SSH service is running or SSHD service. So now it is running. Now, so I want to check few commands. Who am I? And again who command. So and also W command and also last commands. Sorry, last. Okay, what is this last? What is this last command will do? So if you want, if it doesn't know this last command, manual. Whenever we buy any electronic devices, there will be the manual pages, right? To read about that, how to operate, and again how to read, and again what activities it will do. Same thing in Linux machines. We will be having more than 3000 plus commands. For each command, each individual developers will be developed. They contributed their code, and again they created the one command. So last command, what is the last command will do? If you want to know that one, man is and again last. If you click on this, it will show us that last. Show a list of last logged in users. And again, who is the developer for this machine with this command? If you don't scroll there, show all these things. The developer is, I think, okay, Michael Van Smoorbug. So this side. And again, is given the GitHub link also. If I click on this, if I click on this is a developer for this. If you have any issues to run that commands, if you're not able to achieve that, all the next commands will be available in this case. That is a developer point. Okay. Next again, we'll come back. Like this, if it doesn't know any commands, then man w command. Show who is logged on and what they are doing. Okay. Last is still how many users logged in, right? Then again, man grep, egrep, print like that much patterns. Then again, man find this command. Search for files and again search for the files in a directory or hierarchy. Any case, if you want to find the files, which is 9 days folder, which is 3 days folder, which is who created that file, so is 2 hours, who did it 2 days, 2 times, I mean 2 hours before, all things we can check, right? So are we clear about this one, right? Any questions? This is what in AWS. Same thing GCP also into this activity. Black, creative. See machine configurations. Here we can give it out. Instance configuration example here. Ramu, Rupa, and again Prani, and again Sai. Example. Okay. I can give see regions. Region central one. If I want to take a South Asia, so I want Mumbai. I'm taking this Asia South Asia. Here also we have three. I'm taking this. I'm taking this free only for this today. And again, this is instance types. I'll be explaining this. Again, machine types, program. And again, this is voice storage. If you want to get the networking, if you want to can access, observability, and again security. Here allow default access, allow full access for all cloud APIs, set access, and again confidential VM services. Okay, everything. Then finally advanced. Startup scripts we can learn here. And finally we can position this instance, create instance. Okay. So now the instance is launched here. We can delete this existing one. Windows suspend. All right. So finally refresh. So now if you want to delete this machine also completely, the previous one, we can delete. Skip. Delete. Okay. Now this is fine. Then you can click on this instance. How to connect to this instance now? Here also we can connect with directly we can console, browser window we can connect, or use an SSH client. Anything is fine. Okay. If suppose browser window, I'll show this browser window. Browser window becomes like this. Otherwise, this is what browser window. Who am I? Who? This is W last command. Or this is a commands. If you want to connect with like how PowerShell, use another SSH client with Linux VMs. So we should generate our own public key. We should upload it here. Then only we can able to connect with them. Right? Any confusions till now?
No issue.
Yeah, good one, sure.
Sure. Thank you. How about Pranaya? Yeah. So we'll do one thing. So tomorrow onwards, I think today is the last day for the demo, and again for them also. I think remaining 3 more of them. I think they are okay with that. So they will be joining, and again tomorrow onwards, our live classes will be starting. Fine, Rupa, Pranay, Ramu, Sai. Yeah.
Thank you, Shah.
Thank
But
you.
this time is very good time.
Yeah. Okay. So let's start with them tomorrow. So I need to jump to other my stand-up meeting in the office. So we'll connect.
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, Ram. Rupa, Pranay.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So this is completely GCP data engineering classes, and it is a 40 to 60 days of a class, but still it is a 40 to 60 days. And meanwhile, we're going to learn complete GCP and again here's data engineering tools, data engineering concepts. See, so basically I'm going to learn here. First, we are going to concentrate in the GCP cloud, especially in the storage areas. We're going to see first thing we need to learn. Yeah, again, I have something more thing. I'll share like this first. This one. Alright, so this is the first meeting. So Google Cloud data after here completely. GCP interactions and in GCP interfaces. Completely, basic interactions will be happening with the GCP Cloud and in GCP interfaces. How long again how to provision this. So who are not aware of this GCP Cloud, firstly GCP migration, GCP Cloud operations, and GCP Cloud application innovations, and also subscription and accessing will be able to see here. And GCP operations and GCP build this is IAM and part Linux completely based Linux. Then Python for and GCP see. I'm going to learn basic Linux commands and again Python and so this some scripting also. Shell scripting going to learn. So Nilesh Pranay, Vishwajit, how many of them are of this Linux with scripting and Python scripting? How many of you?
So my profile is Linux, so I'm working on Linux since last 16 years.
Great. Okay. And you get, I think we got 10 just putting outside.
Yeah.
Great. Anyway, so very good. Yeah. Many of them are like not scripting and you can basic class commands. So you can also learn from this class. And you can completely. How about Python? This English for
I know basics of Python like file handling, getting the data from JSON, but I need more in-depth knowledge.
okay. Okay. Great. Okay. That's great. So again, Python for data engineering and you can use data engineering tools like Google Search and Cloud SQL and also query and also quickly data proc PySpark development and in database and CP and you can get up the beam branch and cloud pops up and also like cloud composite and in back creations everything and in data fusions and functions you can develop from cooking also and by the end of this course what we can learn here so proficient in SQL development skills and you can achieve beam chemistry and interactions with computers notes and of database and you can plan and solution providing automation providing with detailed pipelines database and again readiness. This is what basically what we're going to cover. So are we clear about this one, right? So like my end focus. So on to that, so I used to give like a complete of the entry question also. So for the entry question lessons, you guys can see this mine. So this is like this guy whatever I give question you, you will clear like and you're going to join. So I'm going to switch okay, the different rooms. You guys can show this. So tomorrow like around. So I used to give like entry questions, you'll completely ready. Again, this guy is taking the CJ. This is a CJ cards. Like everyone are clear.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Completely how many questions they will ask, what exactly they're asking them, even though for 20 guys, even though for 2 guys, even though for freshers, even for 5 years, what kind of questions they will ask. It's common for even freshers, even though for 20 years in data engineering, especially SQL, Python, and ETL concepts. What kind of data you guys are using, and what the into guys are using, and again, how many dashboards you'll be creating, and what's the data transmission will be happening. All these things we'll see in the live. And also Python is very important in our class. So is it clear? So many of them you have this cloud account.
Yeah, I had previously.
Okay, obviously. Okay. Meanwhile, also we got activities again. Sorry, I was in mute and again speaking continuously. Mullah, Nilesh, Pranay, Vishwajit. How many of them are good at like in Google Cloud?
No, no, no,
Mm,
Sorry, your voice is too low.
no, I don't have any account on DCP.
All right, so no worries. So how to create a Google Cloud account and again how to navigate and again how to provision the engines. See, basically we need to learn. If we learn one cloud, that's more than enough. Okay, Google Cloud, AWS Cloud, I mean again and again Azure Cloud, right? So in this case, rest of them, Oracle Cloud, SAP Cloud, IBM Cloud, all these are like no their own private cloud to the public cloud, the premise service. Okay, but here what are the cloud? What are the types of cloud and again, the services provided by cloud? How it will be happening? Everything will be able to see in this case. Okay, but now in this case, data engineering, data analyst, and again say apps and again ML apps, right? So all these things should be to cloud. Any they should have any knowledge in cloud areas, right? So I'll make you guys to make you to understand completely it was cloud and Google both, right? So I have a Google Cloud and again AWS also. See, you guys can see here Google Cloud, that's what I'm having and again AWS also having. Okay? So in my class both guys can learn AWS or Google Cloud, okay? The ranging concepts in the both the tools. So in this case, meanwhile, our accounts services, everything we can see, right? In my classes, AWS also we can see Google Cloud also. Data storage is a bytes in AWS and hard disk drivers around and right. So on memory. So same thing here, Google storage, BigQuery, mainly where concerned BigQuery, Google storage, and storage is important, and Cloud Panel also is important. Then in data processing, this is very, very important. AWS Glue, what is what exactly to do? Extract, transfer, all extract, load, transform. Something we can achieve through the data flow. Apache based or stream based or batch based, right? Stream and batch based in the Azure also use or else it will MSK also we can use, okay? And data process is completely managed by Apache Hadoop, BigQuery, data speaking. Data store composite here AWS functions manage workflows several functions functions that load airload composite in this if you use this process for the cloud we can also load and it's cloud both okay class and it's naming Amazon Kinesis Kinesis and MSK something here also pops up data flow and it happens okay any confusions data transfer integrations any confusions you know
no.
right so here we have learned two clouds AWS to be cloud first cloud understanding second concept of my syllabus same thing Linux commands and Linux shell scripting in real-time scenario how we can do deployments and how much we require that much for data engineering will be required. Same for AWS we required, okay? And again Python. Yes, Python ready. We're going to learn Python, PyPandas, and also Metaplot and all these things, okay? and again GCP, data engineering tools, completely all this kind of real-time scenarios. And so meanwhile, now I'll show in the load scale. So it is logged in accounts. So here you can also create this one through your debit card or else through your QR code, also through your credit card. Okay? So this is Google Cloud resource what we have. Complete solution payment. I'm making this. Right?
Yes.
Really discuss everything. What's data engineering? What's data engineering? What's data engineering? What's data engineering? And data engineering, what do? What administrative do? What else are you getting in the data pipeline with the data hubs? See, also here, this is what it means. Data for data engineering. I mean, it's a file functions. Command apps, software flow, and data flows. Meanwhile, general data engineering, like this is what we need to focus on. Data engineering, any random image, and this one. We have a good display. See, data engineering, like generation, correlations, and sensing, storage, and analytics, reverse, it goes, right? What else? Any questions? What's the what's the data? What is it?
To do analysis of the data and set the policy.
Correct. Yeah, analysis, data quality, consistency, scalability, data processing, all this stuff, right? Example, where is in the e-commerce applications, healthcare data, and service, any finance. And again, so, nowadays, right? So this is the data engineering concept is very important data scenario. So, but what data engineering? Mainly data engineering by getting the infrastructure, managing the infrastructure, design the infrastructure, and they will implementation to collect the data, storage, processing. Right? This is what we can. Mainly, one is infrastructure development, design, and enabling. And the second thing, what we do, creating pipelines. So the database we are getting. How database will be collecting the data from the one database to the other database in between ETL concepts, how it with pipeline. This is what the end scenario. Okay, right?
Yes.
So basically, already one batch is running currently. So meanwhile, tomorrow we have complete 2 days of 3 days demos. So meanwhile, please stay like and again, meanwhile, we are collecting this batch to the charge. There are the beginnings only. So clear.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, Pranay. Sorry, everyone. I was disconnected due to this my internet connection. Yeah. Okay. Basically, what data engineering will do, right? So one is infrastructure creations, infrastructure management, everything will be happening. Then again, after that, so what the tasks will be happening? Data collections, data storage, data transformations, data integrations, right? And again, the data quality we should focus. And data we should focus. And data is important. And data we should focus on data. Okay, right? So this is what data engineering, injections, transformations, serving, all this we should plan it like any creations, any. So with the help of data pipelines, right? So we could efficient data processing, better analysis, what exactly we're going to do. All these things we can see scenario. 1 second. So what we have to do in the data pipelines? First, this is what the data looks like. We do ingestion, right? So data source where we can where we are having the data. That's what we are going to do the ingestion. So that's my databases or else any kind of databases or any kind of storage areas. Okay, and also this processing. Right? And in here, stream processing here. And in database, so this is what I'm going to do in the achievements. Example, data conversions, JSON to CSV or CSV to the ARO from the OCR format. Any comes with things, okay? And get storage, batching processing, and get processing. This is what I can behind where to do in real time. So just showing this example that we can do both in AWS, both in Spring. Clear, right? Any questions? Pranay, Chitra, Nish. So also like today tomorrow, so we'll be like completely 20 demos. Like this demos, so based upon this demo, if you guys need to move forward, so it's like master list, so that I can upgrade your so that master list will take levels, what need to explore, and get especially in such process management, and processing. After that, data pipelines, data pipelines, and data indexing, and flow, data pipeline and achievements. So this is what. And again, projects we're going to take like health application projects, RS application projects, all this is like any. But meanwhile, before we need to so if you have a time down, you have one now, by my video, one ranges was and again no need to also speak which focus and also focus is also focus and also which should focus.
Do we,
Fine.
do we require the SQL and Python programming knowledge and sales screen for little bit?
So basically, we have basic knowledge that's not against you from my classes. So that's why I mentioned here some Python language, some Dynamics commands, and also we are into storage systems and glue for
And what time that batch is going on?
So
At what time that is going on? That
so currently the batch is coming up to 10:30, but so I'm planning to switch from 8 to 9. 8 to 9 1 hour basically. Buffer is 30 minutes.
So in evening or in morning only?
Morning only. Currently I'm taking the morning batches.
Okay.
And so that's why in my classes, like one more additional benefits. So I'm going to share much definitely with the AWS and NGP. So AWS is if we have a time also in the Azure or also the same projects. But if you have a time for that, pick that one. Ultimately, we can achieve this one. AWS with GCP because in the current market, data engineers GCP and AWS they're looking for this both. And also then for Azure Data Factory, data plans, okay, right?
are we getting the record?
Yeah, I think Durga will be providing complete end recording. We can also I'll provide our own recording videos also. We can document also, and we can step-by-step integrations, see your patients, and we can integrations for the tools. All this. Any confusions? So sorry. But definitely, engineering is a coding job. Yes, definitely it's a coding job. Intermediate of basic knowledge is required. Single Vishwajit Anil in one what data you. Any questions?
It's tools and process data.
Exactly. It will be collecting, transforming, analyzing in data engineering concepts. How can do with the data patterns? That's what achievement. This data pipeline is a new word was in the market. Because of this data pipeline only, we have a large and huge package and huge components for this. So not only processing, not only collecting, not only transforming, on top of that, one of the most important was data security. Data security is very, very important. So there are importance and data pipeline, security, data security, all this is required. We should mainly need to understand what does extract, transform, load, and again why it is important. All things we can say that point. So I need to come to that class. Any confusion now? So please be at and if you are with this morning to 9:30 daily 1 will be the record sessions will be provided everything available for your emails. Right?
And this is for 1 year or 6 months?
I think 1 year cycle.
Retail is available for 90 days. Retail is available for 90 days.
Yes, 50 is available for 90 days. That's okay. They will be completely within 50 to 60 days. If it's completed one account retail 90 days, one more account also will create and we can access. Any questions? Pranay, Shujit, Mullah, Niyesh.
No.
If I said okay, please register like master list. So please open the Google Cloud account. So and again we can start our live classes. So but also live classes against tomorrow only. I will be involving with them. And again meanwhile, so completely we can start with Google Cloud account creations and next month.